U.S. farmers are starting to regret their vote for Trump. From beekeepers to soybean to hay producers, all of them are starting to say, I never thought that voting for Trump 3 times would result in me losing tens of thousands of dollars. A beekeeper out of North Carolina says, yeah, I proudly voted for Trump all 3 times. I flew flags for him and put signs for him in the yard. But now I'm out tens of thousands of dollars due to lost federal funding and tariffs, so I cannot export my products, my honey and my wax, to other countries like I could before, and nobody's buying it in the United States. Hay producers in Idaho and Utah that export alfalfa hay to China are now seeing 135% tariffs put on their product, and all of a sudden, they don't have anywhere to ship it. They held it all winter in hopes of sending it off to China in the spring, and now China's not willing to buy. Soybean producers are once again being hit harder than they were in the first Trump administration, and China, for its part, has diversified where it pulls these products from, with Brazil becoming the #1 soybean exporter and other countries picking up the slack for honey, for beeswax, and for hay around the world. Now, China's doing a great job diversifying, and the United States has relied on exports to China for so long that its farmers are going to just continue to suffer. Once again, the majority of them voted for Trump, and now they're finding out.
Because they're the closest thing we're going to have to peace against China.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that we should partner with Russia in a war against China?
We should partner with Russia to keep us from having to fight a war with China.
Do you think that Russia wants to partner with us?
I think they'd rather be our partner than China's.
Okay, Mom.
Because I'm telling you right now, Putin does not trust Xi, and Xi does not trust Putin. So there's no way those two are going to be in cahoots.
I don't think
you're going to have. I told you a long time ago, the Ukraine, they might as well just roll up the towel and be Russia.
Okay, what will you do if, with European support, Ukraine wins this war?
Oh my God. European support win a war? Never. Do you realize how much ammunition and tanks and people they send to the war? None.
This regime doesn't give a fuck if you die! These sick bastards in the House just passed their big, beautiful fucking bill, and it's full of cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP. That means poor people, sick people, disabled people, hungry families. Apparently your survival is too fucking expensive. And Trump, he fucking violated a court order again. 12 migrants got deported to South Sudan, a country they're not even fucking from. No warning, no chance to speak, just ripped away like garbage, like their lives don't mean a goddamn thing. And now get this, Kristi Noem just revoked Howard's ability to enroll international students. Not just new ones, existing international students are being forced to transfer out. These students worked their asses to get out here, sacrificed everything, crossed oceans, carried dreams in their fists, targeted racist, nationalistic fucking bullshit. And ABC, they just told them you to tone it down on Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? Tone it down while the country's on fire? No, we don't tone shit down. We scream. We shove the truth in their faces. We call Trump exactly what he is. A fascist, a criminal, a lying fucking tyrant. June 14th, we fucking mobilize. Nationwide, loud, disruptive, fierce. This isn't a political issue. It's a fucking humanitarian emergency. We rise the fuck up and we do not stop.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now. I'm no longer rocking with Trump.
I used to be a MAGA Republican, and now I've turned blue. And it makes me emotional to know that I ever fucking stood by idly and blind and let that shit happen. Because
know that I have been a Trump supporter, and I can no longer say that I am MAGA. And
I regret my vote for Trump.
I voted for Trump. I'm done. I don't have any more resilience in me.
But we need to encourage these people. Thank you for having the courage to speak out now. It is too late, but now that you're here, keep speaking out and please join us in the fight. That's the only way we're going to get through this, because we have to continue to welcome the people who are going to be suffering along with us over to the side of the fight if we're going to win the fight.
So I admit, I regret my vote for.
So you voted Trump because you thought he would benefit you. But now, since he has ruined you, you regret your vote. But you didn't regret your vote or thought about it, that it was going to ruin some other people's lives, which he has ruined, and it really can't be undone. All those people that were sent over to countries they don't even have citizenship in, the kids that had cancer that went over to Mexico, that lost all their health care. You didn't really care about those people, did you? But now you want us to feel some sort of way about you suffering.
All I can say, I was a dumbass, voted for Trump only because of my beliefs. People around me encouraged it. I can think for myself, yes. But I felt at the time that was the better choice. Now I'm looking at it with everything going on. It was the worst decision I ever made. I wanted not to vote. But people said you won't be able to have a say in anything if you don't vote. I totally regret this. I shouldn't have voted at all.
Billionaires could have used more money. Take that money from the poor. Why do the poor need health care, really? Take Medicaid from the poor. Drill, baby, drill just to save a nickel, but don't give that nickel to the poor. Put chemicals in your food and water, then give that stuff to the poor. The rich seem to be sex freaks, that's wild. Always mentioned in the Epstein file. They cried when they brought up at the Diddy trial, but smile when you steal it from the poor.